All my guitars have my name in them, or a girlfriend's name. That's what Jimi Hendrix used to do. That's what Jimi Hendrix did to his first guitar when he was in the Air Force. With my guitars, you don't know because you don't see them. They're all secretly marked with my shit. Because I had an X on one. Dude, I had too many guitars. I take a fucking. I want to fuck Francis. Does she look demonic to you or something? That reminds me of Homolka. Homolka was wicked hot too. But Frances is the hottest bitch alive. That's a good photo there of the comedy and tragedy. That shit's hot, that little girl. And that crying, the tragedy. Oh my god. Fake tears. I wonder if Frances can do that. Hold on, Dan. Trying to make my eyeshadow mascara run. Oh, I love you. Oh my god. Big long streams of black while she's smiling. Oh, you know that's my favorite of black mascara running from her fucking beautiful eyes down her face and a big smile. It fucks with your brain. Or that face of her in pain like that. Oh my fucking god. I love that expressive bitch. Hold that fucking camera. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Maybe we could fake a scene where I could just spray water on her after I come on the face and then she's got the camera holding it while I'm pounding that gorgeous Cobain ass. And the mascara's running, there's cum all over her. I love you. You're the greatest bitch in the world. I would slit my wrist for you at this point. It's awesome, Dad. It looks good. These are adult underground films. Yeah, I know. You're the hottest bitch in the world. Got that fucking 80s, 90s fucking that ultra hotness. No girls dress like that anymore. No girls wear their hair like that anymore. Love that hoe. Cobain made that ass. Can you believe that? It's like the first time you heard Nevermind. It was like, oh, I think our chance is coming up. Remember that? Oh my god. I think everything was metal. You had to be fucking Dave Mustaine good. You had to be Metallica good. You had to be fucking as unique and as powerful as Slayer. Nobody had a chance. None of us had a chance. Ever. We couldn't even be glitter glam bands if we wanted to. We couldn't afford the gear. We wouldn't compromise our music. The music sucked. But then again, we'll never be Megadeth. Never in a million fucking years. Never. Right? And then all of a sudden Nirvana comes out. And it sounds like the shit you would do in your garage when you were and you would kick it with your friends, your side band. You'd be like, I wish we could just go out and play Misfit songs like this. I wish we could just go out and play rock and roll like this. And then you heard Nevermind. That's what happened when I first seen that Cobain ass. I was like, oh, it was like reliving it all over again. Ultra, ultra wicked, emoliating, smoldering hot, pounding that fucking, pounding that Cobain ass. It's my shit. I'm not trying to bring up the value on her anyway, though. I don't like. Don't make me talk about it unless because I'm going. Some snide fucker out there is gonna beeline for her. Hey, great baby, and try to fucking clip me again like they always do. It's my ass. I'm getting it. Last night I thought about Courtney, and then I woke up and I thought about Francis and panties. I don't even have to jerk my dick. I just. That's how I just put myself to sleep. And that's a douse bitch too. It's a doubt. When she's with me, Courtney, she doesn't. You don't get that public image. It's a whole different bag of fucking shells. She's a little girl, smiling, acting ridiculously young, dirty girl. Paint my fucking face, Dad. Just do it. Beat off like a gorilla over my face. Right now on cue? Yeah, I know you want to. All right, give me a minute. Yeah, I think I do. Hell yeah. But my guitars are all. I'm a wizard and a warlock. There's secret markings on them. I use India ink and I use a an engraver's tool. On my Telecaster, there's a wolf, and I engrave it. I bang through the top layer of lacquer and paint, and then I fill it in with India ink, wipe it off with a rag, and that's what I've done since I was 23. My initials are on everything I own. Yeah, but who's doing what? Everybody's trying to play like Flea. There's only one Flea. Flea had big bottom now too, but he plays with his fingers. It's an anomaly. There's nobody in the world that plays like that. I could play that, but why would I? Because I don't have a Chili Peppers band behind me. He's a well-rounded, versatile bass player that knows everything about tone and everything. When he plays with his fingers, I prefer that because it's beautiful. Ever heard the Conehead song? It sounds fucking beautiful. Anything from that era is beautiful. I Could Have Lied's got good bass. I'm not here to be Flea. There's only one Flea. He made himself. And why? Do you think he's got clicky bass? That's not clicky. That's his thumb hitting a pickup, bouncing off the magnet on the pickup. No, he's loud and I don't know. Don't ask me why there's cultural trends from the 80s and 90s where people had different types of basses. I'm one of the greatest bass players in the world. And who's the problem? Big Mac? Yeah, I don't know. Big Mac needs to help me get a date with Cobain if that's the case. I think that's in the bag. I need to get with that before the because you never know. The fire might die in her. Somebody might try to zoom in there and snake that. That's my pussy. I'm sick of looking at it. I'm sick of thinking about it. I'm sick of dedicating endless fucking wank sessions to it. I want my day with that. I want my day in court with that. Daddy fucking rip it up. Do it, Dad. Do it. Rip it the fuck up. The Nirvana opened the door for us all. If you're like a rock pop band or something, or a punk band, they kick that. That's that's pretty much why they said things like the year punk broke and shit like that. Because that's in some twisted way that's what it was because they opened. It was the closest thing we would ever get back to that. Love that Cobain shit. And once I get with it, I'm gonna become fascinated with her father, and then start memorizing all the songs. And I do know a lot. I read all his. I read a lot of his books. I read his notebooks, and I know a lot of the songs. My girlfriend was obsessed with it. It was the soundtrack for my 20s and 30s. My bass player was that Cobain puss. That's what I want. The Pacific Northwest pussy, where it all seemed to come from that area. All that pussy was gelling into the world's most wicked concoction of hotness. My little girl. And Sue made that guitar for me. He keeps talking about that fucking picture. It's driving me nuts. Sue made that. She used a steak knife to carve out that whole thing. She carved out a beautiful. I couldn't stand the sunburst guitar I had because it was sunburst. It was cool for Buddy Holly, but it's not cool for a punk band. So she took a steak knife to it. Her little hands were all bleeding like a boll weevil. She was working on it, and she carved out a beautiful Virgin Mary and a big badge, a big 5-pointed star that said cowboy on it, and there was Ivy on the back, and it had our initials on the back, and Tim still got it somewhere. He painted it. But I bet you if you take off the paint, you'll still see those little monkey etchings she did, those little Sue Hot Girl, Hot Planet tribal cave paintings she made on it. It went deep. And then I filled in it with India ink. That's what I'm gonna do with Francis. That's gonna be the next Sue. All the guitars I got, if you pick them up, there's solder. There's my initials burned into some with a soldering iron. Shit like that. I don't like stickers on the guitar anymore. I don't. Why? I have beautiful guitars. Oh, just one or two underneath the fucking string. Sex Pistols, whatever. You know. I'll take a Hofner. I'll paint it green. What you mean, Big Mac's the problem? I could be the Big Mac. I could be Big Mac. You play Punch Out, and what happens? You work your whole to get to the Mike Tyson. Little Mac could lose. Mike Tyson, the AKA Big Mac, might win. Mac might win. Tyson might lose. There is no Mac. And I don't, and I don't do a music channel anymore. At this point, currently, I'm doing a blonde girl channel, and I love it. It sets my dick free. You're getting my most intimate thoughts, and if that's not good enough, don't listen to it. I want to think about my practice room. I want to think about spitting on Cobain crotch, rubbing it with my index finger, and then my ring and third finger and my middle finger, and just shimmying that swirly flicks upward, round, dipping two fingers in, talking softly in her ear. That ain't fucking breath. Get out of my pussy. Go fucking get a mitt and come back and try it again. I want a bitchy little girl too. Stop. It's fucking hot in here. Leave my pussy alone. Sorry, baby. Jerk off on my ass if you have to. Okay. You know? She lets me do that. I told you while we sleep, she's a good, 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 good girl. Don't worry about you. If you got a computer girl at the desk there and she feels like the shoe fits, let her jill her little clit and listen to it. It's not for men. Who cares? And if I talk about men, well, you're blowing this guy's dick. Well, you wanted me to blow yours, right? I guess. I mean, what the fuck? Make up your mind. You know? If something affects me deeply, I'll say it. I love all my music, but it's all private. I've got an extensive record collection of unique, rare shit, and I better not hear anybody listening to my records. What? I heard everybody knows this record. You'd be like, no, that's an Aaron record, dude. You've been deep in his collection. The motherfucker's got 175 records, and they're all unique that nobody's heard. That dude's an audiophile. You keep the Mac Eternal Flame, and you keep it you keep it burning fucking silently. Light a candle and you pray for it every day, just like everything else you like. There's no need to talk at great length about it. And you are not Flea. You are not Flea. The thing about Flea though, well, he can do it, but you know he's got to have the whole band there. I don't know how many white people are. Not that they do that kind of music anymore, but I don't know how many white people are feeling funky anymore. Nobody's feeling anything. There ain't no rock and roll show like that. I fucking love you, motherfuckers. Put your hands in the air. Yeah. Yes. Yes. We gonna do some good shit tonight. We gonna have a lot of fun. Yes, we are. How you doing, New York? We sure do love you, California. Where the fuck are we? No, intimate little gatherings. Intimate little gatherings where my little bitch can be a hot girl. Don't worry about it. There's millions of things we can do. It's private and it's intimate. Some muskrat love shit. You're not involved in that. We're gonna make good evil sex music and we're gonna make pretty music. We're gonna make rock music if we have to. Sky's the limit. I don't need to tell you my master plan. Please wait. She's coming with the cat food. Take off your jeans. Let me smell them. You get in the shower, girl. Slide those jeans on. I want to smell them. My face in the crotch. You're so clean, girl. It's 100 degrees out there. Wad up those panties and hand it to me. I want to see what's going on with that puss today. I want to see what that pH balance is. Oh, that's my good girl. She steps into the shower. Hell yeah. Those are the new songs. You know? Music's not for talking about, it's for doing. And you know what kind of record I'm trying to make. Because if you've been there, you know what I'm saying. I'm in your face. And I think you know what I'm spraying. Yeah. That's the newest hit.